There she is. Furina and a puss seahorse thing.
Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
New story quest. Wait, we're going back here. Time with a new quest. I'm a bit exciting, and I'm excited and a bit scared because my characters aren't Frina and Charlotte. They aren't exactly leveled up. But hey, I have Daya and Nervillette, so we'll be fine. Is this where it ended off last time? Yeah. So we've just been down here just sleeping for days. It's almost finished.
Now for a little rest after breakfast. This is the life.
Our standards are really low.
Isn't something important supposed to happen today? Oh, today's our big day! We're supposed to leave the Fortress of Mirapede! Come on, we've got to go complete the release procedures now!
Fan. Freddy Fazbear. God. She is so dumb in like the voice lines, but I still love her. She did say some weird things, I don't know how weird. I don't know if it's related to the lore, but oh well.
Please sign here. This document will be effective immediately upon signing, and you two may exit the Fortress of Mirapede via the regular channels.
It's been so long since we've been to the surface. Let's hurry up and... Huh?
Oh no, dust.
What's happening?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, thanks. But I wonder what that tremor was just now.
It's almost like everyone's about to drown. I definitely didn't see the trailer. Passport. Time to get judged and be sent guilty by Nervillette. Let's do this. But yeah, I really wonder how the story's gonna go. Especially if Skirk, the girl, showed up for a second. It was mysterious for 5 seconds, but then it was spoiled by the JP Genshin by telling who she is. I thought she was a Honkai character, but now she's just Skirk.
Your Grace?
Ah, good to see you two. Is there something you wish to see me about?
Yeah, what was with the earthquake just now?
Ah, that. The tremor didn't originate from the seafloor. In fact, it seems it came from the surface. Over
No
the years of
worries.
serving as the warden here, I have developed a sense for distinguishing between what occurs on the surface and what occurs underwater. Besides, the seal that Monsieur Neuvillette set in place won't fail so easily.
How do you know?
So the fortress is okay?
If you recall our last incident, if there really were a problem, there would be crowds of inmates in a panic right now.
Huh, you've got a point. Okay, seems we need to get back up to the surface and ask about what happened. By the way, do you know what day it is today?
Yeah, tell me. Is it?
I believe today is this month's pipe cleaning day.
Oh.
Wait, seriously?
Ah, yes. Have you completed your release papers?
Yep.
Yep.
It's you two. Are you leaving now? That's
Oh yeah,
right.
we saw
Today
that.
is our
Well,
last
we
day
didn't
in prison.
see.
But
Like,
now that Paimon
Genshin
said
showed
that,
a new character of
doesn't feel like
some
we were
red girl.
confined here. It's actually been pretty nice. Oh yeah, Paimon feels fond of this place now. Be
Prison.
sure to come back and visit. I'll miss you.
We didn't see Siegewine's character thing
If
though.
you've signed the release papers,
My
then you're
guys,
free to go.
it's so
The guards
caked
will
up.
escort you out.
It's insane.
You're not going to see us off?
I knew you'd ask. All right, sure. Let's go. Ah, so you do have a polite side, I see.
Brr.
After being down here for so long, I imagine you must feel like you're lacking companionship. Shall I come along too?
No.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll come back to see you.
You're like
Paimon
evil or
really
something.
likes the cafeteria here. The chefs sure do know how to make good grub.
Goody
I hope you
goob.
won't be here as convicts the next time I see you.
I know who's gonna be a convict soon.
Since our work in the Fortress of Mirapede is finished, that's the end of another chapter in our journey. And since Nervillette was the one who asked us to come here, we should probably probably go report to him now. Next up, the Palais Mermonia.
So like,
You're going to see
did
Monsieur
really nothing
Neuvillette.
happen when we were like just down
Pass
here?
on our kind regards.
We really gave up on
I'm
finding
sure just your
child.
regards will do. No?
Like, he's gone.
Aw,
Let's
I believe it
figure
would
out
be the
about him.
polite thing to do.
He'll show up soon.
You're right.
I saw the trailer.
I've heard the
I've seen
Palais
the
has
trailer.
been terribly busy these days. Tell him that I hope he hasn't been overwhelmed by the recent string of troubles.
God. I do wonder why it starts off with this version. Because we've seen this, like the white one. Not the other one. The black one. Gosh.
If
The
you're
internet has
concerned about
ruined
things
me.
at the Palais, why don't you take some
The
time to
word
go up and
black
check
has
things
been
out?
turned
I believe you should still have some vacation
wrong.
time to spend.
Thank you for being so understanding. It means a lot. It's been some time since I've gone to the surface. I must say that I've started to miss it a little.
Dear God. I wasn't here. Go to the Palais. I'm not saying that. I do not know French. I don't want to be made fun of. It just reset. Yeah, it just starts off on the black one. I don't know the name of it. She did say something like odd about how she has a vision, which is, well, as you know, she's an Archon. She's not supposed to have that. I mean, Venti and Zhongli have fake ones, and never laughed at about it. Yeah, Neuvillette.
The Palais Mermonia sure is buzzing with activity today.
What the heck? Why did that sound so weird?
Oh, it's you too.
What?
Apologies, Monsieur Neuvillette did say
Monsieur.
you'd be welcome at any time.
Anytime.
Excuse me. Would you mind helping me take a look at this report?
I'll be right there. Sorry, I've got my hands full here. You can see yourselves in.
I like the little
Everyone's
accent,
so busy.
Melodian accent.
Seems a
I don't know
lot
what
has been
accent that
happening.
is. Accent. Nice pixelated flowers. No furina.
Hello.
Neuvillette.
You've come at the right time, but you'll have to wait for just a moment, as there are some urgent matters I must tend to first. In the meantime, please
I must send
have a seat.
Furina
If
guilty.
you'd like to have something to
That
drink,
sentence did not.
let the Melusine outside.
Brr.
That's alright, we just ate.
Yum.
Very well then.
Yeah, I
Wait
guess.
over there while
I'm
we
not gonna
wait
say
for him
it.
to finish his work.
We really just sit over here watching him work.
All right.
We did that with
I
like,
should wrap things up for now.
was that the story quest or
Are you
his
done with your
quest?
work?
We just stood there and just watched
Yes,
him
sorry
work.
to keep you waiting. Today should be the day you were released from the fortress of Meripede, and it appears that you've managed to complete all the release paperwork.
Why are we like
That's right. And we
making
can't
such a
wait to
big
see
deal
you right
about
away.
this?
A massive whale.
It,
Do you have any idea what that might be?
we didn't tell him
Judging
yet.
from your description,
We took
cannot
like
have occurred
multiple
in any ordinary
days.
waters, but rather
What was the
something like
length
the
again?
primordial sea. A
Just to
whale
tell
of
him?
that size and shape cannot usually be found in the waters of Tivat. Therefore, we can only assume that Child is presently immersed in primordial seawater.
As you do.
Immersed in primordial seawater? What the hell? And is he okay?
Most people wouldn't be capable of entering in the first place. I'm not completely sure how he could have gotten there myself.
You just typed in /TP to whale.
Yes. What is it?
Ah, right. Paimon felt it too. We asked the Duke and he said it wasn't from underwater, so we figured you might know something about it.
Nod.
It turns out that I have just received a report about this particular matter. In fact, that's exactly what I was busy with a moment ago.
You
The source of the tremor was here on the surface near Poisson.
Poisson.
After the shaking stopped, the water levels in the Poisson area rose at an alarming rate.
I seem like a
Water levels
YouTuber,
rose?
like
Oh no.
laugh a lot with Silver saying that word Persona.
Fortunately, the water levels only rose for a short period of time, and have already returned to normal now. However, I still have a bad feeling about the whole phenomenon. If the
Phenomenon.
change in water levels is connected
Doing
with the
French.
leaking
I
primordial
just like how you said
seawater,
it.
then the situation
Phenomenon.
in Poisson may be much
Phenomenon.
worse than it appears.
Where's that from?
Navia should be in Poisson, right?
Person.
We need to go check on her.
Person. Spinner de
I would
Roosevelt.
also like to go there as soon as possible, but I'm afraid I can't leave just yet. We must immediately formulate disaster prevention plans for the surrounding coastal areas to avoid potential catastrophes. I'll have to ask you two to go to Poisson first.
Person.
I'll meet you there to check on the situation once I finish things here.
I really wonder how things turn south.
There's no time to lose. Let's get going.
Please be careful.
Yeah, I wonder why it goes to that form. Yo, it's me. me and my pet dragon. Oh my god. How cute.
The two of you have my
You're not
thanks.
Furina.
If you need any help,
Aww. Furina can be cute sometimes, but 99% of the time just brain dead. Like actual just two brain cells. One brain cell, and here's the second. Because I don't think that's a different Furina. I think it's just the same one, just different clothing for some reason. It's not like the Raiden thing where they have like two different emotions. I should really like remove Charlotte before we fight like an actual tough enemy. I'm gonna get destroyed, absolutely demolished. What?
Oh no. What happened here?
Sad music. Oh, this song, no, let's not assume the worst yet. Jesus.
Navia should be around here, right? We need to make sure she's still... That means we need to check on her.
That, you know, that is like a weird place to just set up, like underground, near water, especially if like all the primordial water, like that doesn't seem very safe.
We haven't seen a single soul all the way here. Oh, this is getting scary.
Disaster victim M.
Look, there's someone on the roof over there.
Just stay put. We're coming up. Watch your balance.
You're not Silver, or what's his name?
Just hurry.
Whoa.
I'm not young anymore.
Desree's father. Who's Desree?
My Desiree.
Desiree.
He looks pretty sad.
My leg!
My leg.
My leg! How could this have happened? It hurts!
Disaster victim
Just
F.
hang in there. Help is on the way. You can hold my hand if it makes you feel better.
Does that voice seem familiar? I don't know. I just want to see Silver. Like, Silver, even though he's just another generic NPC, I still love him. Mine. Yeah, all this death and carnage and Furina just robbing people blind. Should I help them? I'm Furina. Whoa. Looking for Navia. She was also oh look, there she is. Oh. Force field activate.
It's Navia. She's over there. Hey, Navia. Are you okay?
Was that Silver?
You're here.
Oh,
We
she
heard
doesn't
there was
sound
a
happy.
situation in Poisson.
Poisson.
Yes. As you can see, the water level suddenly rose. It caused quite the disturbance, in fact.
Sage.
Demoiselle, there was a wounded resident next to a building southeast of here.
We've already transported him to safety, but we've run out of medical supplies.
He's wounded? How badly?
He fell, so it's probably a broken leg. He's pretty shaken up. When the water level rose, he desperately climbed up to the roof. Once the water receded and he saw the ground, he became terrified and eventually...
He jumped down then. Find the leader of Squad 1 and tell him to take the wounded resident to see a doctor. He should know where to go.
Huh?
Understood. I'll take over his search and rescue mission in the meantime.
All right, you'll be in charge.
I like how this music starts off like sad, but then just has like little piano where it's like happy.
Sorry. Where were we?
Like, I don't think that's where the moment here.
Situation in Poisson?
Right. Allow me to explain.
I didn't really notice like the French. Well, I didn't. Never mind. What am I saying?
A little earlier, we suddenly heard a loud noise. At first,
Navia, can you speak up?
In the waterways. But before we knew it,
She just got real quiet.
water started pouring out from everywhere.
You're getting drowned out by the
Rushing
music.
water seemed a little odd,
Okay, thanks.
almost like the unique color of primordial
What the heck?
seawater. Some people didn't realize the danger
What was
and
that
thought
voice
it was
sound
just
like?
ordinary water
Far away.
leaking from somewhere. Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape. As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared. They were all dissolved. Those who realized what was happening started to flee in a panic, desperately trying to get to higher ground. Many were injured in the stampede, and some people fell from
There's
significant
no
heights.
railings.
The Spina di Rosula initiated rescue operations as quickly as possible, but there have been a lot of casualties. Fortunately, the water began to recede after some time, and the chaos came to an end. The water that flooded the area contained primordial seawater, so the lower levels of Poisson are still hazardous. To ensure everyone's safety, I've asked the people there to leave as soon as possible. No one knows if this could happen again. All we can do for now is try our best to help evacuate the residents. We still haven't completed the head count, but
This music.
we'll have some numbers soon.
How awful. And all of this just came out of nowhere.
Good job, Furina.
Frightening indeed. I only wish that everything that just happened was a bad dream.
Is there any way we can help, Navia?
Thank you for being so willing to help in a moment of crisis like
I
this.
guess we can save people somehow.
You don't know how much it means to me. I really can't express how grateful I am.
We're missing some people, aren't we? Oh no. Don't tell me, Silver. No, don't tell me. He was a Giga Chad and saved everyone.
Don't say that, Navia. That's what friends are for.
It's like happy, like piano. Uh-oh.
Demoiselle, we've got a situation here.
I'll be right there.
No, don't tell me Silver's gone.
Sorry.
He's my only
I have
reason
to
to
go for
live. He was my number one besides Furina.
There she goes. Seems it might be a while before she can take a
Man,
break.
he was a Giga Chad ever since he was born. And now he's a Giga Chad ever since he left.
Okay, the wounded are being tended to, and we finished a preliminary head count. More support has just arrived.
I was gonna
so
ask, how do you like
suppose I
heal
finally have a
water?
moment
But
to
like, yeah, she
focus
said
on
like
my
some
own
people
matters.
fell.
Of course, we should remain ready
Yeah, let me
for
just get like
anything, and continue
some like
doing our best to
sand or
rescue
something,
others.
some
I'll
towers to
be sure
get
to
rid of
have
the
everyone
water.
at the Spina di Rosula ready to render assistance. Traveler, Paimon, would you two accompany me to my father's grave for a moment?
Why?
Huh? Right now?
I understand what?
Thank you.
It's me, Furina. All this stuff is not my fault. So yeah, some bad things are happening. Sadly, mainly to Silver, my man, and Melzine. Melzine, that's not his name.
lot of people here, huh?
Well, given the time of day and the whole situation in Poisson, Hyman doesn't think there'd be a ton of people here visiting graves.
Right. That's how things are now. The living are so exhausted.
That sun is
that they've no
blinding me.
strength to spare any words for the
Sorry,
dead.
Navi, but that sun really was just, just like. Oh no, she's gonna cry again. This is like. How many times has she cried again?
Sorry. I just... Melus and Silver.
Melus,
They
that's his
won't
name.
ever come back here again.
Don't worry.
What should I do, Papa?
Huh? What happened to them?
I'm sorry for your loss.
Everyone agreed on the rescue plan, but still... I was the one who initiated it. They were helping evacuate the residents, but they couldn't leave in time.
Who's this?
And
You just chillin'?
they were caught in the seawater.
Rip Silver and Melus.
What
Even
should
though
we
they were
do?
amazing, they were still
I've
NPCs at the
known
end of the
them
day.
for so long.
So they died off screen.
And I know they weren't afraid. But
Look on the
I
bright
could
side.
at least hold a
They're in
funeral for my
Ocean and
father,
now.
and I know where he rests. But as for Melus and Silver, they're just gone. I just can't.
Whoa.
Everything looks so clean after it rains. Even the gravestones. I didn't expect that you'd enjoy a glass of red wine in front of Master Callus's grave.
I can understand. Besides, the scenery here isn't half
I
bad.
miss you, Silver.
See, it's not just me. I always want to bring something when I visit Papa. Perhaps we might even have a picnic. He wouldn't be angry, would he?
Would he?
How could Master ever be upset with you, demoiselle? Yet the cemetery is the home of those who have passed, is it not? Everyone ends up
I
here
think it's a
sooner or
cemetery.
later, no matter who you
Like,
are.
what kind of.
Buying yourself a plot in advance, are you?
No need yet. But when I do, I hope you'll let me be buried beside Master Callus, demoiselle.
Uh-oh.
Hey, stop joking around.
I'm quite serious. That way, it will save us both the trip to see each other whenever you visit your father's grave.
That makes sense. In that case, could I be buried on this other side?
After all, besides you,
I love these
demoiselle,
two.
the two of us could certainly be considered Master's closest companions, no?
How old is
Certainly.
Silver?
I believe we fill those shoes just fine.
It's only been 5 years.
Why
I keep thinking it's
are
like been
you
like
bringing
50
this
years
up
since his
all of a
death.
sudden?
It's only been like 3 or
Seriously.
5.
All right. I'll remember your requests.
But I'd really prefer not to talk about this stuff. And what do you mean by saving me a trip? I'd make the journey even if I had to visit you two somewhere else.
Do these guys not have families or
I
something?
promised to let them rest in peace here. But here I am breaking that promise. I'm sorry for letting you see me in a mess like this.
Navia, can I look at you
I
from a
don't
different
usually
angle? That
cry,
sun is
really.
blinding me.
Hyman doesn't know how to help you feel
And did you say
better,
you don't cry?
but
Too bad I
What?
can't check back
she understands
on like
how
a
you
certain
feel.
game.
I had always thought I could make my wishes come true. But now that
Yeah.
I think about it, that never solely relied on me. Many things can only be accomplished with someone else's help. Melus and Silver have helped me so much. But by contrast, I could do nothing for them. I'm so sorry.
You can spend as much time as you need here, Navia. We'll stay with you.
Yeah, we're here.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're just here.
Right now,
We're not here to help, we're
you
just
don't know
here.
how much that means. By the way, you can have a look at this. It's a list of victims from the incident that took place here.
Why are you?
Oben,
Yeah, let's just feel bad.
Khan, Burnett, Giverny. Francine, Furina,
His name is Francine.
Joinville,
My guy tried to get away from that copyright of France.
Esson, as well as Melus and Silver. So, everyone else is safe. But still...
It's okay. I know what you're thinking. And you're right.
What the heck?
We lost Melus and Silver.
Where did the music go?
But we were able to save more than we anticipated. The overall outcome indicates that the cost was worth it.
Where did the music go? This is ominous.
Navia. One person might be saved at the expense of another, sure, but that isn't something we should ever consider a trade. Melus and Silver were not the price for saving anyone. They're heroes.
You're right.
The sun. Well, the sun's not that bad this time
What
somehow.
you said just now was
Oh my god.
pretty amazing, actually.
Now move to the left a bit, please.
Oh, really?
Seems you've become more eloquent in the time since we last met.
The knave? What are you doing?
Did her voice sound a bit different?
Is everything going well on your side?
Yes, my people are carrying out the mission according to your request. All the residents of Poisson have been evacuated, and we're preparing to relocate them to higher ground.
Is it?
As for these supplies, we have everything taken care of. There is no need to worry.
Thank you.
She
very
sounds
much.
more. Is it not nice, but like more.
Do you two know each other?
Not mean.
We just met recently. Right, Miss Navia?
Usually, I would call this a coincidental encounter. That doesn't quite fit this time. Besides, it never even crossed my mind that a Fatui Harbinger would come looking for me. Thanks to the Knave, Spina di Rosula received generous support from the Fatui, which allowed us to complete the rescue and evacuation work so quickly.
Mutual aid is essential to fostering positive developments.
Oh, now she
We were
sounds
already
like
in the
normal.
area, in any case, so it was nothing. That said, I must say that you're a lot sharper than you let on. I'm sure you understand what I mean.
What I mean?
I apologize
X
for all the
eyes.
ways in which I tested you previously. We've never worked with a Fatui before, and it's extremely important for us to know who we're working with. My subordinates have reported that Fatui soldiers have been observing water levels and taking head counts
I
in
should
various
really lower
locations.
this music.
I hear that they've also prepared a large amount of emergency supplies. I'm quite surprised.
This is nothing to brag about, nor do I intend to. It is simply the way of powerful organizations to act forcefully, whether they are doing good or ill. You've witnessed that firsthand, in any case. As I've told this traveler before, I know of the prophecy, and I intend to prevent the impending disaster.
You failed.
Lending your organization a hand was a natural first step in accomplishing that. As such, do not be troubled by this token of our sincerity. Perhaps one day, you'll also be able to help me in the same way.
I have no idea why I just said
Without your
that.
help, there would have been many more casualties. I won't forget your kindness.
Furthermore, I sincerely regret what happened to Melus and
Do you
Silver.
think the Knave brought like
I only wish that my people could have
non-Fatui,
arrived a little earlier to prevent
non-Fontanian
this from happening.
Fatui? Because
Don't say that.
you think they'd be
You
like
and your subordinates
more
did
effective, right?
everything you could.
Because if you just draw like Fontanian Fatui, it's
As
just
Paimon said,
like dissolve as
Melus
well.
and Silver didn't choose to sacrifice themselves for any specific person, and they weren't the price paid for other salvation. They chose to become heroes themselves. I've never liked hearing people put it that way. It's like trying to relieve pain by saying some noble-sounding words. But right now, there's nothing more suitable. They really did become heroes.
They were Giga
You're right.
Chads.
I'm sorry for your loss, Miss Navia.
They're the greatest NPCs I've ever seen.
Water is life to Fontaine's people, and it also spells disaster. It's no wonder that people always say that prophecies represent fate. Fortunately, I've never been one for such opinions.
So, you're one who will try to change fate then?
Of
Yeah,
course.
sure, why not?
That is why I'm going to Hotel Bouffe de Terre. I still have some things to take
What?
care of.
Bouffe
The
de
children
Terre?
need my attention. By the way, Traveler, Paimon, one more thing.
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, then we'll just... Huh? This isn't right. Paimon thought you would ask us to walk with you for a moment so you could tell us something in private.
That is a clever and useful conversation technique, which I do like to use when necessary. But there's no need today. It would not hurt to have Miss Navia listening in. Traveler, I'm sure you remember that I said we could work together when we had the chance. You and
Yeah,
I
sure.
both know that there may be issues with the Primordial Sea. Previously, it was the Fortress of Meripe's state, and this time it was the water levels in Poisson. These are both signals.
Jolly cooperation. I said that.
Allow me to
Cooperation.
share the latest intel I've
Cooper.
received from the House of the Hearth's intelligence network with
Koopa.
you. During some recent investigations, a child claimed to have discovered some ruins near Poisson. The ruins date back to
Why was
ancient
this a
times
child
and seem to be worth
going
investigating
out
in
the
many
ruins?
ways. Judging by the dating of the ruins, they may be related to the
Oh man, how
prophecy of the
cute.
coming crisis.
The ruins are
The
not date.
situation is becoming more urgent, so any pertinent information will prove extremely precious. My people initially came to prepare for ruin exploration. Unexpectedly, this disaster struck, and at present, we're all busy prioritizing the rescue effort.
So that's why the Fatui were already in Poisson.
I wanted to take the children along, but unfortunately, Linny, Lynette, and Fremine have all been dispatched to higher ground to assist affected residents.
I just remember
Linny told me
in
that
like
outside
Furina's
of the
like
house,
trailer
the person
thing.
they trust most is you.
I don't know what it's called, but
Which
like
is why I
they
want
were
to
just
give
like
you this
beating up
task.
some guy in the trailer.
The House of the Hearth's members see each other as family.
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
Linny, Lynette, and Fremine said that they also see you as such, even though you are not from the house. I'm sure you already understand how earnest they consider their friendship with you to be.
Yeah, I did save
That
them.
somehow makes Paimon
them.
feel kinda happy.
The intel I just shared
Wait,
about
aren't
the
they still
ruins
in
could fetch a
jail?
high price.
I guess
But
they got
since
out
the
already.
children consider you family, it's only natural that I freely share it with you.
Got it! So all we gotta do is go to some ruins, right? We can handle that.
Excuse me, but may I tag along?
You wish to join?
Jump,
Miss
prime on
Navia?
jump scare.
But are you sure you're up to
Yeah,
exploring
Navia, we
some
don't know your
ruins?
kit yet.
You need to rest.
Well, I'm sad, yes. But I can't just go back and plop myself into a chair by the
Yeah, my
roadside
chat
and do
dissolved.
nothing. There's no point in being depressed while we still have a disaster on our hands. As my father's successor, I must live up to the hopes he had in me. Besides, I'm also doing this for myself. I need something, a distraction, to keep my mind off Melus and Silver.
Navia's strong.
Since you put it that way, I have no objections. What do you say, traveler?
Yeah, let's go. Why
All
not?
right. The ruins are to the south of Poisson. Here's the map.
Okay, the three of
Is
us will handle it. Come on.
Strix Fatui, right? Right? I forget what child said. I know she's like his master.
So, are these the ruins that
I
Nate was
guess so.
talking about? Whoa, talk about old.
They seem to be pretty ancient, all right.
We've seen a lot of
Let's go
ancient
in and have a
things.
look.
Just be careful.
Slower. Okay, fine. We'll get rid of Charlotte.
I've been waiting for you for ages.
Furina stays though. It didn't say I needed like an element. So we don't fight like water guys because half our team is screwed. Oh. Hello Charles. What the heck? Oh, and they want to fight. Well, that was random. They didn't have anything. They're just chilling in the middle. Yep.
The floor here isn't safe.
You would think that rubble would fall me. I just thought of like an oceanid with like,
This
you know how
place has
people like
also been
become who
contaminated
dissolve
by
turn into
primordial seawater.
oceanids.
And a lot of it, too. A Fontainian would
Is this
most
the
likely
cutscene?
dissolve the moment they fell in.
Right. You can't go down if there's primordial seawater. It's too dangerous, and it won't be any help for you to just stay here.
Meh.
Don't get my wrong. We're not saying you're useless.
But you're useless.
No,
You're Geo.
you're right. I can't do anything in this situation.
I do
I'll leave
hope
this to you.
she's at least good when she releases. Because she's Geo. Like, Geo hasn't been good for a while. Like, the only one who's good
That
is Zhongli.
complicates things. Maybe the only way left is forward.
In that case, do you want to wait for us here?
The water levels here are unstable, and there's a chance the water will rise. So, staying here wouldn't be safe either. I'll go together with you. Perhaps we'll find the exit just up ahead.
All
Time
right.
for a Navia
Come with us for
cutscene.
now then, but please be careful. Oh no, it's a dead end. Let's try climbing over from the side.
Wait, should I touch it? See if it hurts. Oh, okay. It just kicked me out. I wanted to see if it like hurt like Fontanians and like non-Fontanians. Why are we taking food from this place? I'm paying sesame. I should have done it with Furina. She would have said that. I like seen videos of like the voice act. Whoa. What the heck is this camera? Super duper fire. But I see like
There's something wrong with this bridge! Run for it!
Navia just dies because I walked. Oh! Traveler voice line. No, let me. I'm blind. Oh.
Demoiselle.
Oh. I'm drunk.
Demoiselle, what are you doing here by yourself? Would you be standing here till dark if I hadn't come to get you?
Am I dead?
Maybe you should just want some time.
Oh
to
my
yourself.
god. Silver, you got pregnant down here?
Was I sleeping?
My
Yes, it would appear
god.
so.
Silver pregnant.
I must be tired.
Oh my god.
That's quite possible.
That water
However,
effect was
you were the one that
amazing.
suggested we go out for a walk.
Oh, right. I nearly forgot.
My word.
It must have slipped my mind when I
Pregnant
dozed off.
Silver.
I haven't had a nap today yet. Have I? This
Can't
is
get
familiar.
that picture on my head.
Something's a little strange.
Oh my word.
Is something the matter, Demoiselle?
Oh, no. No, I'm
Do I look a
fine.
bit heavier?
I was just trying to recall why we came out for a walk.
Do you remember
Also, was she just
Mr.
sleeping
Gibber?
standing up?
He'd requested our help before with foreign merchants who had a debt dispute with him, and we'd resolved the matter not long ago.
We were headed to see how things were going with him at the moment.
Ah, right. Yes. I remember now.
Oh, Miss Navia. Ah, Mr. Melus. And Mr. Silver, too.
Oh my
It's
god,
good
that
to
guy's
see all of you.
forehead is insane.
How have you been?
I love these water effects. They
I've
make
been great.
they make them look
Thanks
so
to your help,
goofy.
those bothersome merchants finally realized that I
The
wasn't the one they
forehead
were
of a
looking
god.
for. Why, I wasn't even the guarantor for that person.
Jimmy Neutron could never.
They were knocking at my door day and night. Even my neighbor Obina was getting fed up with them.
Sometimes force is required to calm someone down and get them to listen to what you have to say.
That's right. Oh, by the way, Burnett, what was it that you wanted to give to Miss
God,
Navia again?
she looks so like sad.
Oh, yes. One
now-
moment,
now
I
she
have it
is.
right here. Miss
I don't know if those
Navia,
either called
these
like
are some flower seeds that I
sad.
prepared. Please take them.
They're a very good variety,
I am
and
not
they'll
good
become
at
very
describing
big and
things,
beautiful once
adjectives,
they bloom.
verbs, things.
I don't know what we would have done without your help, so this is a little token of our appreciation. I hope you won't refuse.
Ah, did you cultivate them yourself? Thank you so much. I'll certainly take them. Melus, we do still have some empty flower pots at home, right?
Why, we can have as many pots as you'd like, demoiselle.
Perfect. In that case, we'll swap out some of the decorative plants for some of
I
Mrs.
want to see pregnant
Burnett's
Melus. Oh my god, that
flowers.
guy's thick.
Very well.
Holy crap, I can see why she married him.
Something seems to be off. Excuse me, madam. If I'm not mistaken, your name is Burnett, correct?
That's right. Is something wrong?
No,
I don't like
it's
that
nothing.
head tilt.
This is the first time we've ever met, but your name seemed familiar to me. I must have heard it when I was discussing things with your husband previously. I've heard this name before. Sometime recently, I'm sure of it.
Come on, Navia, you're smart.
And why are there so few people around here? Where did everyone go?
We must mind the time, demoiselle. We still have important things to attend to today.
Oh no, he's really skinny. I guess
We do?
I guess he dropped off
Like
the
what?
baby. He dropped
Well,
off
now,
the baby.
Did you forget?
Miss Navia, here you are. I've been looking for you. Please, come to the Opera House. Your trial is about to begin.
What?
My trial? Wait, why would I need to go to the opera house?
Yes, she's right, demoiselle. It's just about time now, so we should get going.
Oh? All right then.
Those eyes were like the Ayaka eyes, a scary one. Slimes. My eyes. Oh. It took a second to make them burn.
Look, it's Navia. She's here.
Oh, actually here?
And her two attendants are with her. Goodness, everyone's finally here.
There sure are a lot of people here to see the trial. And they all seem to be oddly excited about something. I even know some of these people. Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen. Why are so many people here? And why do I have no recollection of this case? And as for the judge... huh?
No judge.
Where's Monsieur Neuvillette?
Please sit in the defendant's seat. Don't worry, Silver and I shall accompany you.
All right. But are you sure you can stand behind me?
Typically, it wouldn't be allowed, but today is an exception.
I thought this was like, oh, like 3 people like
What kind of
deceased,
place
but
do they
like,
think this is?
Come on. Do they have any idea what they're doing?
who's this?
Seriously.
Enough with the whispering!
That's pretty bad
Someone
whispering. You
please
could hear it.
tell me where Monsieur Neuvillette is, and why I'm standing trial.
My dear Miss Navia,
Joinville.
have you not yet realized what you've done? In that case, allow me to explain. As all here know, you are Master Callus's successor, the head of the Spina di Rosula, someone held in high regard by every soul in Poisson. After you took over the Spina,
Even in
you
the
treated all of us
underwater
just like the late
afterlife, we
Master
still have
Callus had.
Person.
If anyone in need reached out to you for help, you responded. Not only you, but your butler, your subordinates, nearly everyone in the Spina di Rosula fought for the well-being of those in Poisson.
Wait a moment. Aren't you just proving that I'm a good person?
Yes, correct. Absolutely.
Well, what a terrible prosecutor.
And that
But what a
is
nice
why you
man.
stand accused. You have helped so many people get through so many difficulties. You are one with us. We are inseparable. We are one big family, all of us who are from Poisson, inextricably linked. And with you being so important,
I was wondering what that noise is. I think that was the
therefore, this
trees.
fair and honorable court shall declare you guilty, and you shall stay here. You will be together with us forever.
Forever.
What are you saying? Everything you have said is correct. I have indeed done a lot for my hometown, and I would be willing to be with you all, but what is the purpose of having me stand here like this? What is there to discuss?
Ah, well, if that's
Join
what you
Bill.
think, then I have no further comments.
How wonderful, Miss Navia!
Dots laughs now.
I know all these people. Why are they laughing?
My head.
I seem to remember now. Yes.
Yes,
I
Silver,
get this
break
trials.
free. Break the cycle.
Wait just a moment. This isn't right!
Break the cycle.
Melus?
What was that, Mr. Melus? Our conclusion is very clear and unanimous. Let the court judge her now. She's guilty.
Stay here, Navia! You're one of us!
Demoiselle, don't admit guilt.
Dang, he's
This trial needs to keep you
wide.
here forever.
I wish to exercise my right to defend Our Lady. Mr. Joinville, you only
Joinville?
know of Navia's goodness, but nothing of her utterly independent mind.
She was born a free and
I
independent.
guess he does have join in the
She has
name.
never been tied down by anything. Indeed, even the death of Master Callus couldn't stop her.
Her actions cannot serve as proof that she identifies herself as part of any group. She merely acted as an individual, extending her hand to help others. Please do not mistake her actions as being otherwise.
Really? As an individual, you say? Don't forget, we are all Fontainians here.
We're all Fontainians
This is the
here.
nation of justice, the nation of Hydro. Even if Miss Navia only voluntarily rendered her assistance, that doesn't change the fact that her beautiful soul must return to everyone.
Again, the
Water
worst
accepts
prosecutor,
all, blends
but nice guy.
with all. It will surely accept her kindness. Everything is measured here in the nation of Hydro, and in the end, everyone shall meld together. Thus, when a unanimous opinion emerges, that opinion represents justice. Now I speak for everyone. Our opinion is consistent. Navia should stay. We and Navia are one.
And you would call this justice?
Justice.
Preposterous. You are merely jealous that Demoiselle still has a chance to exist as an individual. Have you forgotten how much you all once longed to become individuals, to become independent?
Do you mean to defy our justice?
What the heck?
If your justice is flawed, then why should we acknowledge it?
As you said, we can also have our own justice. Silver and I shall defend Demoiselle. And that is how we will enforce justice.
Ugh, my head... It hurts.
Demoiselle.
Silver, it hurts.
Oh.
My head is spinning. All I can see is stars swirling in front of me.
I didn't see if Silver was pregnant or not.
Everything that seemed odd from the very beginning.
Yeah, we're just here.
Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen, and
Happy, happy, happy.
we met earlier.
I don't know how the rest of the song goes.
And Silver.
Happy, happy, happy.
I don't want to admit it, but they're all dead.
And I'm dead. Oh,
Don't
the
be afraid.
stairs.
And don't admit guilt. We will protect you to the very end.
Absurd! Who are you to say that she cannot be judged? We are the majority, and in the nation of trials, the majority is absolute justice. We are the will of all. Don't let them escape! We shall keep Navia here with us!
Mr. Melus and Mr. Silver, must you be so stubborn?
What
How could
is
the two
clutch
of you
effects
possibly
in
hope to
water?
stand against the collective? Do not resist. This judgment is fair and just.
Oh.
Navia belongs to
Oceanid.
us. After all that happened, she should not be left
I really
alone
want
with
to see.
Poisson.
I really want to see an ocean of just silver
saying?
glasses.
No No more
Shades.
excuses.
Oceanid.
He says we're jealous. Jealous? How could she possibly be an independent
So many
individual?
oceanids.
What's with these people?
Who's jealous of her?
She belongs to us. Miss Navia. She...
Silence.
Oh,
That's...
Nervaletia.
Monsieur Neuvillette.
Such commotion is prohibited in the court. The accusations you just presented are nonsense and cannot constitute a proper
Nonsense.
trial. The court will adjourn for the rest of the day. In this, I shall hear no objections from any unauthorized
break.
party.
Our thanks, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Please leave with me, Miss Navia, while there is still time.
But
But
Go on now, demoiselle. This is your only chance to leave this place. What, can't bear to leave us behind or something?
Melus.
Melus.
My apologies. I couldn't resist making one little joke once I realized that this shall be our last goodbye.
That was like the hardest like pause. Like when I realized.
Silver.
No, just
Quickly,
those
you
silver
must come now.
shades.
Goodbye, demoiselle.
To Marcel. No, they can't be gone.
No, wait! Just a second!
Navia?
You're awake? Good.
Yo, what up?
I must have been dreaming. Melus and Silver were still alive, and they were defending me at some insane trial.
It looks like you're all right.
Did all the sad feelings cause you to have a nightmare? Paimon could give you a hug.
Woogie woogie.
The ruins you were exploring
No, why
suffered
did
a
I say
clear.
that?
When I
No.
arrived, I found you falling toward the water. You were just about to be dissolved within, but I...
What is it?
So did he not
I
see
think
what
I
happened?
saw 2 Oceanids
Oh, he
protecting
did.
you. It was only for a moment, perhaps even a fraction of a second, but they gave me the chance to retrieve you. Were it not for
Oceanids.
their intervention, I
So
would not have been able to rescue you before your
I just call them
consciousness
ocean. I
dissipated.
didn't. It's still so like odd to call them
say
Oceanid.
You mean
Oceanid.
like what happened with Vache?
Vache.
Perhaps those
Vache.
2
Vache.
Oceanids were the people you saw in your dream.
Silver.
I always told
I
them
really
that they
wish they
didn't have
gave
to protect me.
Silver Oceanid shades. It
To
would have
think
been
that
so
they'd keep
goofy.
doing so even
But I still
after
would have loved
death.
it.
Please come with me.
Oh.
Neuvillette, are you okay?
Oh, I'm quite all right.
Hmm?
Perhaps there's something we could chat about?
Why do you look so stiff all of a sudden?
What?
Oh, Paimon knows. You're the type who feels awkward when there's nothing to talk about, right?
Paimon? Navia like watched her friends die.
I merely
Her
thought
best
that we
friends.
should give Navia some time to herself.
Huh? Why didn't you just say so then? Don't you think it's even more awkward to call us over like this and then have nothing to talk about?
Hmm.
I suppose so.
Sends her regards.
Ah, Sigewin. I hope all is well with her these days. Her work in the fortress of Meropide has not been too much for her, has
It took us a couple of days to tell him
No
that
way,
too.
don't worry. She's doing fine down there. She's an amazing head nurse.
I see.
Do we not know like the
Well,
sense
that is
of
good.
danger?
I have always worried that Sigewin would need
Navia
a lot
almost
of time
died.
to understand the world of humanity,
People are dying.
just as I have.
Oh, and the Duke also says hi. Even though Sigewin made him do that. He hopes that you haven't been overwhelmed by all that's happened lately.
Thank you. I have indeed been busy lately, and I also hope that everything is going well in the fortress of Meropide.
He still doesn't know what to talk about. Let's chat about something else then. So, Neuvillette, you're probably quite the swimmer, huh?
Does Neuvillette dissolve in the water?
Yes, of course.
This isn't going anywhere. Let's try something else. How did you find these these ruins. Did the knave tell you?
Yes, in fact. I had arranged to meet you in Poisson, but when I arrived, I discovered that the Fatui were helping the residents evacuate. They had even transported a large quantity of supplies to the area. Amid my
Why would
astonishment,
they
I
stay
ran
in that
into the
area?
knave. We had a chat. She informed me that she had asked you to investigate the ancient ruins here.
Yeah, we originally planned to meet up with you, but
What is
we thought
Furina
you
doing?
might still
Is
be
she
busy
still
with
just
all
eating
those official
cake?
documents. We didn't think exploring the ruins would take very long, and who would have thought you'd wrap things up so quickly?
Thanks guys for helping. Whoa.
Oh no, another unstable path. Watch your step.
Oh, okay. Okay. It was a joke. It was a joke. Oh. I'm too good. Well, that hurt. Maybe I shouldn't waste my stamina. Eh, well.
Almost at the top. Keep it up.
Thanks, Paimon. Chest. Yeah. Rude. I never listen to this game with headphones on, so I don't think I've ever heard the Rune Guard have a voice.
Looks like we've reached the end.
Well, that happened.
This is the place. There should not be any other hidden spaces in the vicinity.
The path sure had some twists and turns, but it turns out that this place isn't actually that big.
What the heck is this?
Stone slates. It
Oh, there's
seems like they were put
Furina
here as an
crying.
offering. Could we take them down and have a look?
Oh, it's Furina in the middle.
Perhaps we should just leave them be for now.
I don't think Neverlight
There are 4
is thinking
locations
that.
in total, but only 3 stone slates. The slate that should be in the first empty spot is missing.
The surrounding walls also show signs of damage.
There's something written below. Let Paimon see. Reason dictates that this nation be destroyed. I shall record the history of its future here in its past. Say what?
Say what?
It feels like someone left these slates and these words here for a purpose. But does he mean that Fontaine should be destroyed?
That would fit the circumstances dictated by the prophecy.
So this place has just been here and no one
slate's
found
contents
it?
correspond to it. Take the second slate, for example.
It's not that hidden.
There's a person kneeling here. She seems so dedicated. And there's a whole bunch of other people behind her doing the same.
How do you know she's dedicated?
She's facing this.
I can barely tell that's even a girl.
What is this? Some kind of island in the sky?
And is that Lady Furina in the third image? Did the Hydro Archon fall into the water?
And is that a ring of people around her?
Majestically, she just fell in the water, the most pathetic version.
I know this one. This exactly matches the content of the prophecy.
Furina crying. Lamau.
People will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne.
Yeah, they do seem to match. Well, that's a big painting.
More information should be hidden in these slates, but I fear I cannot easily uncover it, most likely due to us missing the first slate. I am very sorry.
Don't blame yourself,
I just
Monsieur
realized
Novak. Deciphering
he has
ancient stone
black
slates
pants,
isn't one of your duties.
one version of Furina.
Paimon's getting the chills just looking at these slates.
Does that mean anything?
The history of the future, right? That means the prophecy's sure to come true.
Like, they look more close together with the Furina and the Black Pants version.
I really hope it doesn't mean that.
Still, Paimon feels like these images are kind of weird when you look at them together.
That's right. If the images are in chronological order, shouldn't the fourth, the waters drowning fontaine, come before the third, where the Hydro Archon herself falls into the water?
And yet the order is reversed here.
Wait, what? Why is it? She falls in the water? Oh, because those people are like dissolving.
Lady Furina only emerges in the third image. That means that the person in the second image might be the previous Hydro Archon.
Egeria, then. I had never met her, but her appearance here does match the records.
You have a picture of her?
Previous Archon kneeling before the floating island in the skies, as if confessing a sin.
Did she herself commit that sin? And if not, why would she be in such a posture?
She's
also,
she's a simp for Celestia.
Ancient stone slates are here at all. Judging from their contents, could this place be the origin of the prophecy? Does that mean that someone, or some people, once saw these slates?
But who would have created these slates and left these words here?
It seems that any further clues will have to come from Furina.
In that case, there's no time to lose. There's nothing else to be gained here, so let's head back first.
Yes, let's interrogate Furina. I mean, it kind of matters. I mean, why are we asking Furina? So we don't know what that first one is. So were they saying like this one comes first and then those ones? Doesn't make sense. Am I not understanding? Well, I'm probably not understanding. Yeah, well. Let's go.
Let's split up here. I'm going to check on what's happening with the Spina. You know how it is. There's some things you just need to be there for yourself.
You still have energy for that, Navia? Paimon's already beat.
Yeah, it's already been an hour,
Just
surprisingly.
head back to the Fleuve Cendre and have a rest then.
Like, not much has
Thanks
happened.
for keeping me company all this time.
I'll depart as well. Thanks for your hard work today. Rest well, everyone.
People like
Traveler,
died at
I'll go
Person.
talk to Furina tomorrow morning to ask about the stone slates.
More
I'm
waiting
sure that you're
gameplay.
concerned about this matter as well.
My favorite.
If you have time, drop by my office. I will share the results of our discussion with you.
Alright.
Are you really gonna talk to her about this directly? Will that be a problem? Paimon's getting a little scared now that it's come to this.
She has long been harboring secrets and will not give them up easily. Which makes
I mean,
it all the more my duty
yes,
to
that is
ensure
true.
that she understands the present
But make
situation.
some like dumb
We'll
thing.
leave it in your hands then. You're probably the best person to talk to her anyway.
I was like, it's not gonna be that hard to
my
like
words
get
to me.
secrets out of her.
Traveler, Paimon.
But this is
Our
Furina.
safe
She's gonna
house at the
like
Fleuve
say the
Cendre
most
is always
longest,
open to you
dumbest
as ever.
sentence.
So please don't
Just
think
to
you're in
like make you
imposition.
lose brain cells and make you forget you were asking her a question.
All right. I'll be on my way then.